What keeps you from reaching your fullest potential is other people, most of the time. And I would say that because other people is what instills fear into you. It's what other people instill that I can't do it factor into you, because they don't believe you can do it. And just because they don't believe you can do it doesn't mean that you can't. People are going to doubt you every step of the way. People are going to believe that you are doing something that is out of the norm. You haven't thought it through. You aren't equipped enough. You don't have the skill or the tools to do so, to achieve something that seems unobtainable or extraordinary. The best revenge is to just prove them wrong. And however you do that is up to you. Many times, people will definitely want you to fail. They want you to fail because then they can be proven right. And that's the sucky thing about it. And sometimes the people who want you to fail is like family, friends. That's the worst, right? Because you are hoping that they were going to give you the support. Most of the time, a lot of the times, it happens where they're the ones who are trying to keep you from reaching limits that you didn't think that you could reach. They're the ones who are keeping you from doing what you want to do in your life, stunting you, telling you that there's no way, or do something more practical or realistic. Anything can be real. Anything could be made or brought into this world if you thought about it, if you imagined it. You can do it. It may seem hard, and it probably will be, but it's possible. Almost anything is possible. A lot of the time, people want you to fail so that they will feel good within themselves, because they know that they haven't reached their dreams, or they haven't reached their fullest potential, or they didn't go for the thing that they really wanted to do. And if you go and do it, then that's proving to them that they did not live up to their fullest potential, and that they are capable of doing so, and they are just choosing not to. So they have to make sure that you don't, because then they don't want to be faced with that reality. A lot of the times, people want you to fail because they have made this image of you in their mind that it does not align with what you're doing. They don't like who you are. They don't like what you stand for, or your personality, or whatever it is. They don't like you. And so if you succeed, then it's almost like they want you to receive some type of karma. They want you to receive bad karma for the person that they have made up in their mind. This person that's in my mind should not deserve what they are getting, right? Why are they succeeding? Why are they receiving what I want to receive, or what I should receive? Why are they getting more than me? They don't deserve it. A lot of the times, that's what people are feeling. And that's the reason why they don't want you to succeed, because again, it's just proving things wrong. It's proving them wrong. And people don't like to be wrong. People don't like to be wrong. They want to be right. They want to be so right, especially about a person. They want to be so right because the reason why is they'll treat that person the way they feel that they should treat that person, due to the person that they've created in their mind of that person. So, say they have been going around telling people that you're just an arrogant person, you're not nice, or you are lazy. Ooh, if you do something that completely contradicts what they said about you, that's a no-no. They're going to even convince you to not do things that will be a contradiction to what they've created in their mind of you. They want you to do the opposite. They're praying and hoping that you'll do the opposite. They are praying for your failure. Also, if people were telling other people about you and like talking about you to other people, and then you start proving them wrong, like doing things that contradict what they've been saying, then people are then now they have other people looking at them weird, right? The people that they've been talking all this crap about you to, those people are going to look at the person who was talking crap weird, like, well, you were saying all these things about this person and now it's like they're doing something completely different. Like, then proving them wrong, or you're not what they said that you were, is going to be detrimental to them. They don't like that. They don't want that. They want to be right because they have been telling all these other people, you know, things about you that has to be true, right? If not, then they were wrong. They were judgmental. What you need to do is not listen to them. And that's the toughest thing to do. Because when people are telling you something, a lot of the times you tend to believe it, because why would they be telling it to you? Like, why would they say it? Why would they say it? Why would they want to say it? Especially if you're a person who believes that people are good-natured at heart. Why would they want you to fail? Wouldn't you want somebody to succeed? Wouldn't you want them to be happier, to live a happier life, a successful life? That's only if they themselves are living successful, happy lives. Misery loves company. That saying is not popular for no reason, right? That saying is a very popular saying. Misery loves company. Why? Because people are miserable. And they want you to be miserable as well. They do not want you to be as happy as them. If you are happy, great, but it has to be capped. Your happiness needs to be capped. You need to be going through some shit, so for them to be feeling better about themselves. And really and truly, like, they also want to see how you handle the things that you go through. If you're handling your obstacles, if you're handling the things that you go through too well, they look at you like you're crazy. They look at you like, something's up with this one. Because you're not falling over, crippled by your issues or your problems or the things that's heading your way, especially if things that is happening to you seems so daunting, seems so like, how can anyone be happy in a moment where, you know, there's tragedy happening around them? How could you be happy? That's where you have to have strong mental fortitude. You have to think for yourself. You cannot allow others to tell you what you are and what you're capable of. You tell yourself that. You tell yourself that. You live in your own body, and yet you're allowing other people around you to tell you what you are capable of, what you possess, what you have, who you are, when they probably only known you for maybe a few months, a few years even. You've lived with you for all of your life. You've lived in your own mind for all of your life. Of course, we have denial and all the other things that keep people from being honest with themselves so that they can know themselves completely. And I always talk about honesty. Honesty is a big thing for me. I am now getting to a point where I'm listening to myself more. I've been in a lot of stuff, a lot of terrible things, because I've listened to others. And even though there are times when I've listened to myself and I've made a terrible mistake, I saw the lesson within that mistake, which helped me again realize more about who I was. Because I think about listening to people's opinions and advice like medicine, right? If you take medicine every single time you're sick, it's hard for your body to really get used to learning how to take care of itself when it's sick, and then learning how to fight sickness on its own, to the point where now your body is dependent on that medicine to make sure that you do not, that you can fight the sickness. If you so happen to not take the medicine one time after you gotten sick, and you've been taking it regularly every single time you get sick, your body's gonna be like, what do I do? I don't know. I usually get this thing that helps me. Now I have to do it on my own. And now it's harder for your body to do it, but it will. It'll figure it out. It'll just be harder. And the more you don't take the medicine when you're sick, the easier it is for your body to fight the sickness. Is the point of that analogy is so do not allow people's opinions to be your medicine. Do not allow other people's advice, their constant advice, to be your constant form of remedy for for how you need to think or how you need to move in this life, because then you will be dependent on others' opinions and advice before you can make any decisions in your life, thus not trusting yourself. You don't become used to trusting your own thoughts, your own opinions, your own advice, and you rely on others, and then they will then take you down a path that you weren't ready to go down, or you didn't want to go down, or is not favoring you. You have to learn how to rely on yourself so that you can build that trust in yourself, and you're not dependent on other people. It's very imperative, actually, for you not to be as dependent on other people's opinions, because it will steer you down the wrong path. Many a times I've been steered down the wrong path because I looked to other people's opinions and I denied my own advice, and I took the advice of others, and they maybe have been well-intentioned, still didn't help me out. Whole point of this video, be more dependent on yourself and less dependent on others, because that's how you'll reach your fullest potential. Your fullest potential will be reached once you dig down deep into yourself and find what it is that you find that you love, that you find will make you successful in life, that you want to achieve, whatever it is, however high it may seem. Do it. I guarantee you'll feel a lot more fulfilled, even if you make a mistake. Why? If you make a mistake when you are trying to succeed or do something that seems unreachable, that's not where you stop. The mistake is meant for you to learn how to not do it again. The mistake is meant for you as a lesson. The mistake is a lesson for you, okay? You learn what you shouldn't do next time. So don't take the mistake as, oh, see, look, I'm not capable. You are still very much so capable. You're just going to have to make those mistakes so that you can learn how to do it right the next time. And then the more mistakes you go through, the better, because the better the outcome will be once you provide or produce whatever you're trying to produce. Whatever you're trying to achieve, it's going to be better because of all the mistakes that you made before, right? All the things that you had to learn not to do. You're going to start doing things correctly, and it's going to be so good because of all the mistakes. And if you're making these mistakes, also, take expert advice on how to fix those mistakes if you don't know how to fix them. But take the steps, do your due diligence, because it is going to be difficult to succeed or achieve something that you want to achieve. It's not going to happen right off the bat. So don't let that discourage you, because then that discouragement is going to cause you to then give up on that dream. It's going to make you turn around and go back to the road, or go back to the road that you were walking down previously that wasn't making you happy. And then thus allowing people to feel great about themselves that you didn't succeed and that you failed. They want you to be discouraged. They want you to feel all those things so that you don't succeed, so that you can fail and they can feel better about themselves. Because if you succeed, that means that they're capable of doing so, and they're just choosing not to. And they're just choosing to be miserable. And they're just choosing to settle. It's holding a mirror to them, honestly. It's holding a mirror to them. They don't want that mirror to be held up. They don't like that. They don't want that at all. So continue. Succeed. That will get people to hate you, but it will help you love yourself. Usually when people give you advice or opinions, you have your own and you put their opinion and their advice over yours. Their opinions and their advice took precedent over your own. If you like this content or if you like this video, please like and subscribe. That will greatly support my channel. And hit the notification bell if you would like to see more of these types of videos. I also sing on my channel. You can go ahead and check that out if you'd like. I'll be doing both right now as I figure out what I like more. But whenever I have moments that I just want to talk into the camera, I'm gonna do that. Whenever I have moments that I want to sing, I'm gonna do that. Because why? I'm deciding to do what I want to do instead of what others want to do. And as much as everybody's in my ear telling me something else, I'm doing the opposite. Pooh-hoo.